Eh. Howdy, y'all. It's Cass back with an. Oh my god, I got the hiccups. Back with another great episode of Cass's World. Very special interview tonight. All my interviews are. Oh my god. I'm sorry. All my interviews are special. Oh my god, and I just realized I had my echo on. But oh my fuck. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I've gotten rid of them. Okay, but listen. All my podcast episodes are special, but this one is special too. So yeah. Kyrie's asleep, so I'm trying not to wake him up. But yeah, we're back with another great episode featuring Svntana and Kayla G, the infamous Kayla G. So, website. My fuck. Website is coming back very soon. I know I said that in the last episode, but it's just like a little reminder. So yeah, let's get into it. I am not on drugs. It is just these hiccups. Unmute yourselves. Say hello.
Yo.
So,
I'm Svntana.
And who else is here? The real star.
Yeah, I think that's you.
What?
Yeah.
What? When did I get included in this? Hey!
I was told.
I said hey, but I think I sound like a dude. My bad.
You sound fine.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks, Suddy.
I'm gonna ask y'all the 4 main questions. Now, Kayla, you don't make music, right?
Oh, no, she do.
No, I do.
Oh, okay, big bet.
5,000 monthly.
Well, I'm gonna ask ladies first. We're gonna do where you're from, your age. These fucking hiccups. Okay, your age, where you're from, what genre of music you make, and how you got your name. And then those 4 questions, we'll go to 7.
Okay. My name is Kayla G because my name is Kayla G in real life, and it just kind of worked, and it sounds sexy. Also, my genre of music is K-core. It's my own category of music. I don't really fit into a specific category of music, but hyperpop is kind of like my main category. But like K-core is like my own stuff. And I'm from Lawtown, Mass is where I was born. I grew up in Mass and Connecticut. I've been kind of back and forth, lake houses and stuff. And yeah. What was the other question?
Wait, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 18 in like 3 days.
Happy almost birthday.
Thank you.
Tana.
Yo.
It's
Alright,
your
anyways,
turn.
you know me, Eli Santana. Or, I like to pronounce it Svntana, because the 7 is a 7. Don't call me little baby Santana, Where do I start? Born and raised, I guess, in, New Jersey, Newark.
You guess.
I moved down here, 4 years ago? I moved down to Tampa, 4 years ago.
Okay.
17. My genre, the genre is, kind of mixed up. I started, dabbing into, Jersey Club a little bit. But, I just stick to, my main, house music. Anything that has to do with, mild plug and B, rap. Just sticking to what I know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel to be on the podcast? I know I promised you an interview a year ago, and it's just not.
Yeah, literally, it's been a year. That is so.
Fun fact: when I met this man, I did not like him. We did not like each other.
Oh yeah, we did not like each other. I did not like her,
and I did not like him.
Yeah, Prophecy was a kind of
No, we did not meet at Prophecy. We met in
Wait, really?
we met in cartels. server.
Oh, Cartel. Fun fact, me and him don't even speak no more, bro. Cause he weird. He tried to come to my city anyways.
Ew. Anyways, LOL. So how did you meet Kayla G? Actually, forget how we met. How did you meet this young lady?
2 days ago, cause she was in Abnormal's Discord. I don't even know how she got inside of there. First.
Oh, he's my friend.
Oh yeah, Ab's Kayla's from, and I know Ab anyways because you know we all make Jersey Club inside of that Discord. And I realized that she joined. I was like, wait, this is the girl that I got banned from her. I just got banned from like her Discord.
I banned him like 8 years ago, and he held a grudge.
Literally, I held a grudge and I got mad because I'm like, why is this girl inside of this Discord?
He DM'd me on some crazy stuff. He was like, remember when you banned me? I'm like, no, I have like 2,000 people banned. Like,
yeah, I took that personal, but nah, because I think I kind of figured that she didn't like me anyways because, you know, I was trying to like be a supporter for like Pat God during that time.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know, me and Pat God don't even speak no more. And, you know, I don't really talk about this anymore. I guess because I uploaded that one video that people told me to upload about, you know, his mom and like the two girls.
His mom and two girls. Wait, what?
Listen, bro, he was just
It was just a lot of bullshit. Like, people were just lying.
Whoa, well, let's get into the bullshit. Come on.
No, I don't talk about him.
No, we can't really talk about him no more.
Yeah, that's restricted.
Yeah,
Restricted?
Yeah.
Well, damn. What is he, like a secret hidden file? Like, we can't discuss him? What the fuck did he do?
Me and him broke up, so I don't talk about him.
Oh, this is your ex.
No, not Chandler's ex.
Oh, I know. But
I ain't free.
but that's your ex, Kayla?
Mm-hmm.
Where did y'all meet at?
On here, we were doing the same thing, like packing and stuff, roasting people.
So why did y'all break up? I mean, it just seems like a perfect match.
It was like that whole long story. I don't really go through it because I don't really talk about him. He don't really talk about me. I like peace like that.
Yeah, we like peace too. So, I mean, damn. And you're not cool with him either, Seven?
I have beef with him. I just don't talk to him.
I just don't speak to him. I don't speak on him.
None of us, I don't know, we just be on our own world. Like, we was just in that VC for an hour, just literally bopping to a sonic beat and him making this other song at the same time. Like, we just be on our own world. We don't really be thinking about nobody else for real. I wish Grudge was in here. Oh, he is in here. Grudge.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's fun how the Discord world works, huh?
Even though I left this app like 5 times already, but you know.
Even though I got swatted like 18 times.
You've gotten swatted.
I swatted so many times.
Tell us about the first time you got swatted.
They broke down the door to my old house and then called me like idiots and were like, "Are you Kayla Gurlan?" I was like, "Yeah." They were like, "Well, we just got a prank call saying that you killed your mom." And I was like, "And tell me this, did y'all call my mom?" They're like, "Yes." And I was like, "Y'all spoke to her?" They're like, "Yes." And I was like, "Then she's not dead." It's number one. And then the cops were like, because they banged down the door because nobody answered the door because nobody lives there. So the door is just broken down. So I had this whole conversation. I was like, y'all need to understand that I got a platform on social media. Like, that's just how it is. That's just how it's going to be. Stop coming to my house. Obviously, I'm not fucking murdering my parents. Like, chill. And then they raided like 3 more times after that. And they were going to raid my school, but then they didn't because the police officer that works there, he's friends with me. And he knows I'm not bombing the school. So I got saved.
Damn.
But yeah, I got swatted so many times. I can't even like publicly post anything about my life because it will like fuck me over.
So do you know the people that swatted you?
Yep.
And how did it start? Was it just like fuck you too, just a back and forth of words, and then they took it too far?
Nope. They just did it. No reason.
Just did it to do it.
Yep, pretty much. There's a video on YouTube.
So you don't make enemies out here. They just be coming for you.
Yeah, basically because I was a girl in a man's community. Yeah.
I completely agree with that because,
I was like, I used to beat guys. Like, I used to roast guys and, like, roast them better than they could roast me back. And then they would get mad. And then here I am getting swatted. But I never died. So that's a flex.
Blessing. Yeah. Tana.
Yeah.
Have you ever been swatted before?
Never, bro. Get a VPN. Express VPN on God.
That does not do anything if you're me.
Yeah, I heard somebody said I heard a situation where somebody was gonna dox somebody and the person was like, let me get a VPN, and the other person was like, that's not gonna save you. Now
look, let me give you other advice real quick. Okay, look. You wanna avoid being swatted, download Wireshark, just look at who's like tapped into your network, bro. If you see someone trying to swat you, bro, just figure out what their IP is, bro. Just book them offline. There you go. That's my solution.
Hey, no, that's simple.
Hey, for y'all, like, that's a video.
They'll hack into your DoorDash. They'll like do crazy stuff like that. Like it's not simple like that. That's like for me, they got it all off of my Instagram. That's it. Nothing else.
Hey guys, you gotta keep your life private at times. Depending on what it is, you gotta be like sensitive what you share.
No, for real. You gotta like basically not exist to internet people. Like. Be an internet person, have an account on Instagram just for being on the internet, and that's it.
Literally, that's it.
Like, no personal nothing. And then you end up like me. And then your whole entire life's exposed, and then you just... I don't know, it's kind of fun. Because it's like, I don't got to worry about my stuff getting leaked because I already had it leaked like 3 years ago. So I'm like, bro, old news. And I'm kind of really unbothered. But y'all don't want to be like me. I'm not a good example.
For real.
For real.
God.
So you're just unfazed by this doxing shit now.
Yeah, I already know. Like, I've met the owner of Dogsman before. She's cool. She or he. No, people try to argue with me about her gender. It's literally a her, but whatever. Because she literally said she's a she. But I don't know. Other people want to argue with me. She's cool. The staff is cool. Everybody cool, but somehow my docs got pinned. So obviously something not cool.
Well, damn. Who you think be trying to snake you out?
I don't know. They do it for fun. It's kind of like
everybody at this point.
No, for real. Like, literally everyone. Everyone I've ever met in my entire life.
Damn. Do you sometimes regret being like this Discord packing? Reading, do you regret getting into that community?
Nope. I brought packing to TikTok. I'm the reason why packing is big on TikTok. I'm also the reason. No, literally, like I'm the only like reason like people started actually posting it on TikTok and stuff like that. Like before it was just YouTube, but no, I brought it to TikTok, and then after that, I made several trends in the community. I taught over like 1,000 people how to pack. And then I did all that stuff and still got treated like shit. Fuck them. And yeah, no, I don't regret it. But I do regret giving all these people a platform when they didn't deserve it.
That's how it be. Damn. I mean, at least you're humble about this. I remember you from the Tamika Crawford days because after House Party ended, all them bitches was jumping on Discord, and I had Discord, but I didn't get tapped in like late 2021. That's because all them packing and reading servers. So then once I got up in there, I was just in fight nights and whatnot. It was cool.
Yeah, I like the little
thing. Talk about me on House Party, bro.
Y'all don't want to get into House Party. Them days.
Bro, what about the monkey days, dude?
Monkey
Oh my god, Monkey.
was funny.
Bro, I met this one famous guy on Monkey, and he was like 19, and I was like, I don't even know, probably like 15. I was like 13, 14, or 15 years old. Dude, this dude is mad famous. Dude was talking about some, I'll come to your birthday party. I said, what?
Yo?
Pedophiles.
I said, what?
I'll just be saying anything out here.
And then I remember one time he snapped to me. He was like, you was talking shit about me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, bro, you're weird as fuck. No, but okay. And then he got cut. And then he never returned on social media again. So
Who is this famous guy?
I don't remember his name. I actually don't remember his name. He was super famous though, like 20, I don't know, 19. And no, not 19. 20, like 18 was his prime. And I didn't even know he was famous until my friend pointed it out. She was like, that dude's famous. And I was like, the dude I'm gonna call it? And she was like, yeah. So then I called him a monkey again. I'm like, who is you is, right? Who is you is. That sentence exact. And he was like, I'm not telling you. So I went and I found out myself. I Google reversed his face. He thought he was gonna get away? No.
Well, what did he look like? Come on, give us a little description.
He's very generic. I can't give you a description because
A generic white boy, generic black guy, like.
he's just a black individual with dreads. That's it. That's like it's like half of the black male population right there. Like,
Interesting. I feel like it's not uncommon for some people to encounter like pedophilic situations with celebrities and influencers nowadays, you know?
I couldn't tell if he was trying to be weird or trying to be nice, so
Definitely sounded weird.
it
From
did
what I
sound
heard.
weird.
7. Because you know up in the underground, there's pedophiles everywhere.
Oh my god, Tokyo's Revenge. Let's, bro.
You
Bro,
got some
what
things.
is wrong with him, dude?
You got some things
Oh
you
my
want to
God.
unpack?
Listen, I mean, we already know about the Tokyo's Revenge situation. Most of us do. I mean,
Who? Well,
His
I
music was so
don't.
good. Like, why did he do
I
that?
know he threw his whole career away, but it's kind of started before his career even like took off like that. Like, and I had a friend I spoke with Godstar like personally. We had like the Dropbox and everything when it was out for like those couple of days. We saw everything, bro. It's like, yo, I had to literally like figuratively bleach my eyes out after seeing what was going on inside of like those DMs. It was
Bro,
like,
it's weird. Like, what is the point of talking to younger people when you could just talk to somebody your age? Like, what is the point?
They're too
bro,
weird
if
to
you're
talk to
really feeling
people
for
their
that so
own
much, bro,
age.
there's other ways to get it.
No, like, it's so weird. It's so weird. And not only that, but like, he was becoming famous. He could have just found a bitch. Like, it's not that serious.
Right, it's not that hard.
It's really like he must have scavenged for the like 13-year-olds. Like, how did he scavenge? Like, that's so weird.
So he was just out here. He was just out here looking for young people.
Exactly.
He probably just was. I don't know. I still listen to some of his music, but I just feel weird listening to his music now. And same with Kodak Black. Huh?
Yeah, Kodak's the same way. But no, the allegations with Tokyo about him like killing his best friend, that came out.
Killing his best friend?
Yeah, what's that dude's name? Slutty Sony.
Damn. Well, can we get some insight? Killing his best friend. What type of has like?
Alright, look. So
I feel like that's a crazy ass allegation. Not gonna lie.
It is.
yeah, I know, because they dug deep into like Tokyo's music because they was like, okay, why is the audio file?
Wow.
You froze.
He's dead. Colin, why do you be doing that?
You better unmute because I want to hear this.
No, for real. You better undeafen. But either way, basically, Kodak Black is literally racist. Or not racist, rapist. Why did I say racist?
I heard that, but I didn't look into it enough.
No, he actually is. Like, he has the charges and everything. And, like, he did some petty-ass response. He said, I'm sorry. The fuck do you mean you're sorry, bro?
When was this? What year was this? What circuit air? Like, what?
A while ago. And what's her name? Lady Gaga did a fake slave trade. She's weird. But she has very good music. And Kanye West is anti-Semitic. But you know what? He has good music too. I don't even know how to... Why does all the good music people gotta be so shitty? Why?
Because at the end of the day, I mean, their music is good, but these people, I mean, they're still people with their own opinions. I feel like people think celebrities are just the most perfect people ever, but they're not.
Yeah, I had to start realizing that because honestly, people like started expecting me to be perfect. No, because like 3 years ago, I would never say the shit today. I was a troll. I did not, like, I was a
Technical difficulties. My apologies. We had to cut this into 2 episodes, but we're back. If we were just discussing Kayla and who she was 3 years ago. Finish that conversation.
very terrible person. I've said a lot of things that I probably would never say in my life again because when you're 13, you kind of don't, not 13. How old was I? Like 14 years old. When I was 14, I definitely wasn't like knowledgeable about any of that stuff. So I hate when people are like, oh, but you know, once they say that once, like they're always that type of person. Like, no, like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like people don't know. Like you have to educate people on what things are because people will say things without knowing what they mean. So I educated myself. I educate myself all the time. I actually don't say things unless I actually look up what the meaning is. If I don't know the meaning,
that's a good trait to have.
Development.
Red light, green light.
Oh, okay. So Seven, you cut out when you were trying to tell that little lore thing about Tokyo.
I had sidetracked for a second. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, you want me to keep talking about this?
Yeah, I had to restart anyway, so we have a little bit more time. So just go ahead.
Anyways, all right, let's talk about this. All right, Sony. So there was an allegation that Tokyo had killed Sony because they were looking inside of like his recent tracks, and they were like debunking like the file for it, and they was like saying it sounded like what happened to Sony because the way that he died, he got like his body was like chopped up on like a highway, right?
That's gruesome.
And then like right around the same time frame, Tokyo had dropped like the song, and it literally had someone like screaming in the background, and it sounds literally just like Sony. Me like look into it.
I've heard that lore before where artists, like I've heard this one where this band group, they used the audio of a woman getting killed, and they put the screaming, they incorporated and mixed it into the song. I think that's so creepy, but it's so fascinating because a lot of songs are, you'd be surprised, like maybe not even the message behind the song, but just the message behind the beat. It's crazy. So basically, it is that he killed his best friend.
Basically, that's what I'm saying.
But he has not been arrested. This is alleged. This is alleged.
But this is alleged. When you look into it, it's a really touchy like topic about it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, not everyone can just say anything about it. I know, like, celebrities, they're not always right, but you cannot go spewing things on their name because a lot of people are gullible, and a lot of people in a lot of media places and media takeouts will look into this, and it'll be everywhere by the morning if it gets to the right sources. So you just have to be careful as like these fucking cats. But you really have to be careful when you're saying stuff about certain
it's
people.
Like wrong place at the wrong time, which is kind of weird.
Damn. So I haven't heard anything about this, but this is just what this is what some of the people are talking about.
It kind of died out, like, I mean, since the ending of 2022, it kind of died out. But then again, like, why is Tokyo starting to, like, post music again? That's kind of weird.
He is?
Yeah, he's starting to post music again.
Like, so I'm Jewish, right? And I would play Lil Durky, and I'd play his song Genocide and Holocaust, right?
Oh, God.
It's very contradicting, right? but it's not. Like, people think it's about the Holocaust. Like, no, it has nothing to do with the Holocaust.
Yeah,
all
it's not.
about
I'm a little
saying
Darky fan.
controversial
I'm a
shit
little Darky
on
fan.
purpose.
I understand
Like,
that.
people don't understand that. And, like, not only that, but, like, I find it fun. I'm allowed to find it funny because I'm a Jew and my family got gassed the fuck up and they're dead. So I'm allowed to find that shit funny and find light in trauma. So either way, I be listening to that music and it's good music. Like, I love the beats. I love
Me
the beats.
too.
Like,
Me too.
I love the background. When you're in the car and your friends are speeding on the highway, it gives. So overall, like, I be listening to that song and I already know, like, if I blow up, like, not even if I blow up, when I blow up, that's gonna follow me and people are gonna try to, like, be iffy about my character because of that. But I don't give a fuck. I give not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flying fucks about what people want to say, especially when I'm getting bigger in the community that I want to get bigger in. It doesn't really matter what people have to say about me because I have never ever listened to what a singular comment had to say about me. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So overall, like, rappers like that make music like that, I like rappers that can make music and not have to worry about being canceled all the time. Because people were saying that Lil Darky is not black, and then he was like, dude, I literally am, and proved it. So,
AKA Tyler too, because bro, Tronka, let's go.
bro,
I like Lil Darky.
Tronka, I love Tronka.
Now what I'm about to share, this is a little crazy, but I have this friend named 516 Perception. It's my homie, love him, shout out to him. So a couple months ago, I think this was around November, we were all in a VC and he's screen sharing YouTube and all Twitter and all that, and then he's like, guys, I want to show y'all this video. And it's a Lil Darky interview, right? And it doesn't have a lot of streams. It was recorded on Discord, but, you know, it had good questions and all that, but it had, like, under 2,000 views, right?
Yeah.
And, so, you know, Lil Darky's talking about the allegations and, all that came with one of the members of Spider Gang that got accused of being a pedo. And, you know, with the underage girls and all that. Now, he says he mentioned something about another mainstream artist that I'm sure we all know, and he says, well, Ski was over here bringing, you know, underage girls to the hotels and something along those lines. I'm not gonna say Ski.
Ski Mask is going on.
I heard about that Ski allegation, but I don't really think it was true though.
Yeah, but he was mentioning that along with his friend's allegation, and even though what his friend or what his ex-friend or ex-member did, you know, even though that came out and it was true and all that stuff happened, and he brought that up in the interview, and I didn't know that. And my friend was like, well, imagine if this blows up and people hear this. And it just goes to show, like, it really just takes, like, enough views and likes for something to really hit the fan.
Yeah, not only that, but, like, mad older. That's the thing, is that being, like, I'm 17 right now, right? There's a certain age that guys will prey on you, and it's, like, around 16 to, like, 18. The brim of 18, like, when you just turn 18, that's when the most, like, famous men that are, like, older will try to hit on you. And I know from my own personal experiences, like, I've had a lot of them in my DMs, and they're still sitting there in my DMs. I remember one of them was a rapper. They thought they ate that, right? They thought they DM'd me. They said, how old you is? I said, rap battle, question mark? He didn't want to know my age no more. That's how you solve problems. But either way, like, I know from personal experience, like, rappers will prey on their fans, like, their own fans, and it's weird as fuck. That shit's weird.
I mean, I could really, like, say the same thing, because, okay, you know Danielle Bergoli, or, you know, Bad Baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As soon as she turned 18, remember how she made that OnlyFans, right? The day that she turned 18. Tell me why she already had, like, 1 million people, like, signing up for her.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You guys waited for her to turn that age. That's what I'm trying to like think about here. Cause like, okay, why else would you guys just go quick to like buy that thing, even though she just turned 18, she's like freshly 18.
That's the thing, dude. Like, they just, like, unfortunately, like, it's not only that, but there's like, how do I explain this? A lot of men are extremely attracted to submissiveness, and they have, this is gonna be so controversial. Certain men, and a good percentage of men have a rape kink. End of story. That's it. They fetishize young women, and they also fetishize the idea of taking advantage of somebody who is submissive. End of story. Period. That's it.
Have you ever seen
Nobody can tell me wrong.
Have you ever seen To Catch a Predator?
Yes.
There's this one episode that I watched. And I didn't really get into that show up until I heard that ICP song. It was like a skit song, To Catch a Predator. But besides that, where they fantasize about killing people that prey on online kids in the 90s. But okay, so if you watch To Catch a Predator, you know the older episodes. It starts with, they go into chat rooms pretending to be young girls and boys, and then they catch these older guys and they say all sorts of nasty and salacious things. So then that's when the plan gets in motion, where, they invite them over, and then they get the short people in the wigs, and they're like, yeah, come in, I'm making juice or whatever, I'm getting my bikini on. Well, they did this one episode, and I believe it took place in Georgia, where I'm from, but it took place in, like, the deeper South, and one guy, he drove, like, an hour there. It was, like, this young guy, he was, like, 23, 24, and, so he gets there, and he finds out that it's set up, and he's freaking out. He's freaking out, and he's sweating, his face is red once he gets caught. And then in the confession room on camera, he's like, yes, I do fantasize about younger women, little girls. I'm attracted to that. I fantasize about the youth, and like the taking a young girl's virginity, like all of that. So I
know from personal experience, because this is gonna be so personal, but I am a virgin, and I'm staying a virgin until marriage. And I've only had one boyfriend and one first kiss. My first kiss was with my first boyfriend. So I'm not, like, my virginity is not important to me because I'm Jewish. My virginity is very important to me because I know that if I was to, like, give that away very fast, it would make it less valuable and make me considered as less valuable, which I don't give a fuck if I'm considered less valuable, but I want to give it to somebody who's worth my time, right? But I was fetishized so much because of it, like, so much. And, like, certain guys have rape kinks. End of story. Like, people can't argue with me on that because there's so many rapists. There's so many rapists. And I can't even call it, like, a kink, because that's not, like, kinks are normal things. Like, normal things for people to have. Like, they're a little bit, off the radar a little bit. No. A fetishization, it's like, I don't know what to call it. It's like a mega ultra evolution thing that they just have for that. And a lot of dudes have it, like, a lot. And recently I went on a cruise, and I did get assaulted on the cruise. I got sexually harassed on the cruise in an elevator by a man who was way older than me, but he was, like, probably, like, in his mid-20s. And he was a little bit intoxicated, not super intoxicated, but a little bit. And he tried to stay in the elevator alone with me. And guess what I did? Ran.
You should.
I skedaddled. And I texted this person that I trust a lot. And I was like, I feel very uncomfortable right now. And that's my code word for I think I'm literally about to get raped. Because if I didn't leave the elevator, I probably would have gotten raped. And it's very scary to think of that. But, it's normal. That is something that shouldn't be normalized, but it is normal. So it's weird. It's just America has, not only America, everywhere, just has this whole thing where it's just like rape is so common.
And,
like,
you really...
It's, yeah.
Keep going.
No, it's just really like easy for it to happen to you. Like there's $1 billion industry of human trafficking, and like we're focused on fucking what the fuck the president's gonna do tomorrow. Like who the fuck cares about him?
Exactly.
Like,
well, this opens a conversation where we also, when it comes to younger kids, I know a lot of parents they take the time and they really want to keep their child's innocence, but keeping your child's innocence in a sense to keeping everything peaches and cream can also make it easier for them to get their innocence taken away. So yeah, it's important that you have to sit down with them at a certain age and you have to let them know, like, don't let anyone touch you there. I don't care. In school, first grade, we got to talk about child predators and how the certain tricks kidnappers and things of that sort will use, and what to do in those situations, and your bathing suit areas. And I feel like now, like, people, I don't even think schools are really even worried about that anymore. Everyone is so worried about this whole gender and transition debate that we should focus more on even just talking about how to protect themselves from the predators that are out there. Because
yeah, and like people are like saying that because there was a school shooter that was that is transgender.
I saw
apparently, I'm not sure, but they were going back and forth and they were misgendering, I'm pretty sure, him. And I guess the person, I'm going to say they because I'm not sure exactly their pronouns, they shut up the school and they had been planning for several months. And it's not because they're transgender. It is because they didn't like the school that they had attended. So they decided to do something bad. But what I notice is that they focus so much on the one transgender shooting, but they don't focus on the several other white middle-aged men that shot up schools or white males that shot up schools at all. They're just focusing on the only transgender school shooter I've ever seen in my entire life. But every other school shooter, every other main shooter, we've had tons of shootings this year, and it's only been a few months into the year, and yeah, every single one that I've ever seen has been white. But we're so focused on the one transgender school shooter. Really?
Literally, and that one literally almost hit like the same type of publicity that like Colin got, and that makes no sense.
And that, no sense. Makes no sense. Like, and especially like that shouldn't, one singular school shooting, right, from a transgender person should not outrun the tons of amount of school shootings that white males have done. But it does because people want to find a reason to call transgender people mentally ill instead of actually acknowledging what they have to say and their points of views. It's really like immature. Like when I was watching as they were deciding on whether or not to ban abortions or give states the right to ban or allow abortions, I was just thinking in my head, and I was like, why don't you focus, if you were really scared about lives, maybe you should focus on the literally human trafficking industry that's literally there. Exactly. Like there's so many other things to worry about. Like the kids are dying in their place of learning, in their place of school. Like I did online schooling right before COVID hit, but I remember I used to go to a school that was near the school where the SandyHook shooting happened. And our drills were insane.
I fucking
like,
bet.
Hiding spots, insane. And like just being in the same general area, it was insane. Like any school that has had a school shooting or has been near one or has had a threat, they always take like these insane precautions. And it's crazy that we have to worry about that nowadays. But a few years ago, we didn't have to worry about that as often. Like before COVID, this was not present as much.
I'm sorry, but like, why is the SandyHook shooter like very scary looking? I'm just saying.
Well, because he's a school shooter.
Like, bro, it's supposed to tear my face.
I remember there was a video posted of him. It was like some of kids from his school recorded him in like a bullying kind of form, and it was like a transition where they were like, it was like I don't know, it was like those weird edits that people make, and they used the video of him getting bullied, and then transitioned it into the news report of the SandyHook shooting. And it just this all just really reverts back to people really not giving a fuck about the public school system.
Yeah, like, and it happened in Newton, Connecticut. I just looked it up to make sure that my facts are correct. It happened in Newton, Connecticut. I used to go to a school in Connecticut. Like, all the Connecticut schools, they're cut. Like, everybody's doing crazy stuff, right? So they're done. Like, they're not having no more school shootings because SandyHook is the biggest, if I'm not wrong, the biggest school shooting ever. So, like, my school had bulletproof windows. Literally bulletproof windows on the entire school.
I think all schools should have bulletproof windows.
Yeah, they should. But the fact that we had to go to that extent is insane. Like, they did an entire remodel. They changed everything, and all the windows, they're still bulletproof windows. They have the little intercom thing. You cannot enter the door unless you press the button. All this crazy stuff. And then I went to another school, and I moved back to Mass. Or no, yeah, Haverhill, Mass. I attended a school, and then my teacher got arrested for having cocaine in her house, and then everything got fucked up then too. So yeah, no, literally everywhere I've gone, everything's been fucked up. So yeah, either way, is it the 10-year? When is the 10-year anniversary?
I think SandyHook was 2012. Yeah.
Yeah, it was last year. That's what's popping up. But yeah, no, it was crazy. And like, it's just, we have a lot of other problems. Like, I hate when people just want to pick on the one singular incident where a transgender person did something wrong. Like, when there's so many other incidents where white, straight, cis males have done the same exact thing.
And it makes no sense that never gets any like attention in the media.
Yes, and not only that, but one thing I really, really don't like is how, first off, in the Black community, outsiders, what I mean by outsiders, any other race, they all look at the inside of the Black community and base it off of the percentage of Black Americans that live in poverty, that are doing, like, violent acts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drugs.
And they base it off of that singular percentage instead of the percentage of successful Black Americans that are living on the earth currently right now. Right?
So what would happen if we measured this with all races? I just want to know.
Measured what?
Measured, all races by their crime percentages and all that. I'm just curious how everyone would feel if we based everyone off of that. Would everyone be satisfied by then? Would
everybody go around a white straight male and call them a rapist and a school shooter? Yeah, probably if we did that. But they call Black African Americans, right? They say, oh, you're a thug, you're ghetto, you're this, and that, because they're existing. But we don't go around to white people and start saying all that stuff. We don't go around to any other race and say that type of stuff. And mostly, it's like, it's just us all against each other. It's not only white people that are a problem. Like, we're all just, like, even in the Black community, there's colorism. There's a lot in the Black community. In the Hispanic community, Dominicans don't even like being called Black, even though they're literally Black. Like, I don't know what's wrong with races in general, but, like, every race has racism in it. Like, we can't even sit here and be like, you can't be racist to blah, blah, blah. I don't even care what people have to say. You can be racist to your own people. Like, let's just be real as fuck. People can be racist to their own people, but people take it as a joke because it's never that serious. Like, let's just be real.
Come on.
Huh?
I said Uncle Ruckus, like, literally a perfect example. He made that. I feel like he made that character just to, like.
Uncle Ruckus is a great example of what a lot of Black Americans can just genuinely relate to Uncle Ruckus, but they're not gonna say that though. Because if you watch Boondocks from season 1 to I forgot what season.
I love Boondocks.
Me too. Uncle Ruckus, he's strong. He's in his own delusions. But believe it or not, a lot of these niggas, they have that Uncle Ruckus mindset, and it's a lot of the older generation too.
Yeah, definitely the older generation.
They'll definitely carry behind, all white people and. Go high and end for them. rather than,
Yeah.
stand with their people.
This is that mindset that just carried on from when people felt like they had to abide by what they were saying. And then it just carries on because, like, in the hierarchy, unfortunately, that's just not us. Like, and I'm mixed with a lot. So I have, like, 3 of the most oppressed races in my body at this moment of time. Like, races and ethnicities, because I can't say, oh, just races. But I have Black, Hispanic, and Jewish. So I'm, like, hella fucked up. Like, I'm not liked by anybody. But real as fuck what you're saying, though. Because, like, he did that, like, that dick sucking stuff for mad long. No reason. Like, he just felt like he was gonna succeed if he was to do that.
Yeah.
Lame. That shit's lame.
Yeah.
Well, we have 6 minutes left, so I'm gonna ask my final question. Is there any new music coming out with y'all? Like, who's dropping new projects and whatnot? Any collabs?
Yeah.
Go ahead. We got 5 minutes.
Yes, we just made a song.
Really?
Literally.
When's it drop?
Like, literally, like, right before you came. I'm gonna upload it today.
Okay.
And then it's probably gonna drop in around, like, 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
Probably on my birthday. That'd be fun if it drops on my birthday.
All right. Any
Yeah,
albums
that's
coming out?
basically what we were doing.
7?
You already know. I just dropped, like, literally 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
But, I'm trying to work on, like, this Jersey Club stuff, see where that goes. Try and post some on Spotify and Apple Music. Because, I have Svntana archive.
Yeah, I follow that.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'll keep in
That's
tune
mostly
for
it.
that. Interesting. I know you're really trying to get into that UK dance music kind of thing too.
Of course. Come on.
Love that.
Gotta tell them with the community.
All up in the UK.
I pray for that Piri and Tommy collab for you.
Yeah. I really need it.
But, well, this was another great episode of Cass's World. Tune in next week, Monday. Well, we're having a bunch of new content, plus a bunch of solo content with me, because, y'all like that too, so we're gonna keep up with that. We're dropping new interviews next week, back to back. Great episode once again, great conversations. We made a lot of good points. Thank you, Kayla. 7.
Thank you, shawty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Glad that you guys came on or whatever. It was so much fun. And let's say our goodbyes. Oh, any shout outs before we end? Sorry.
Bro, you already know.
Shout out to Kylan.
Kylan has been in here the whole time. He just has not said anything.
Alright, wait, let me know when you finish with your shout outs, bro, because you already know I got a list.
Go ahead. Or
Okay.
Hurry up. We got 3 minutes.
Shout out to Kylan. Shout out to Grudgerson. Grudgerson is in his VC. Shout out to Fonty. He's a developer. He's making the cover of my songs. Shout out to High Tex. He's making an EP with me. Shout out to J. Cole for being my dad. Shout out to Tupac. I don't really got much to say about him. He's kind of dead. Shout out to Biggie. That's it. He's kind of dead too. Shout out to X. Big on the X.
Shout out X.
Okay.
I bet you already know I got my list. Shout out Ain't Pro, shout out Christian, shout out Inko, shout out Asexual Liberty. Yes, sir. Shout out Magic B, shout out Kato, shout out Pro Scooter, shout out Dottie, shout out Weird Guy, bro. You already know. Ooh, big shout out to Takio. He just had a kid and everything, so he's
Congratulations on your bundle of joy.
He's still bro for me. We had Throw It Back and we had what is it? What's that other song? I forgot the name of it right now. Ooh, who else? No shout outs to He Who Should Not Be Named because, why are you trying to pull up to my city? That's weird.
LOL.
Shout out Abnormal,
Abnormal.
Yeah, shout out Ab. Shout out.
Shout out Lumi. Shout out. Auditory. Shout out. You know what? Shout out everybody. Shout out Taylor Swift. Shout out. Okay, I don't know why Taylor Swift's on the list, but shout out the cops for taking in Tokyo Revenge for being a pedophile. No,
Shout out Gringo. Okay.
Well, this
I'm
concludes.
gonna actually roast the fuck out of Tokyo Revenge, dude. Discord.
This concludes another great episode of Cass's World. Now, bye.
Bye.